What up, everybody? Man, this is your favorite gun on the checking in, Jay Skilly. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Unbiased LLC, man. Go see her channel, man. She has a wonderful channel where she teaches you how to sew. I ain't gonna say she teaches you how to sew, but she does some of her projects on her YouTube page, man. Great information. If you want to get into sewing, great channel to learn how to sew. I know how to sew a little bit. I know how to sew a patch in my pants. That's about it, y'all. I ain't no advanced sewer. I ain't doing all them designs and all that crap. I ain't got time for that. All right, y'all. We're going to... I didn't drop a video this week, so we're going to go back to an old video. We're going to get somebody some more love from an old video from the last couple weeks because I didn't feel like uploading this week. I'm not going to lie to you. Jova, what's going on? Jason Ewing, OG Tank. What's going on, everybody? Hold on. I got to do this share play thing. Carbon Q, what's going on? We gonna do a little bit of this inspired me from Armel's live last night, man. I think I'm gonna start doing it. Skilly what if, you know, we always got them what if moments, you know. And we're gonna do that today. I just did freestyle because I ain't have a thumbnail for it. But what's up, Shayna? But we're gonna do a what if today. We're gonna do a couple scenarios. Some you know about, some you don't. I'm gonna do a couple of local ones for me. But we're gonna do what we normally do first. We're going to I want to share screen. Nope. We're gonna share the new tab. We're gonna hop on YouTube. We're gonna jump on over to my... Oh yeah, we gotta talk about somebody, man. I don't know if I officially made it as a YouTuber, but man, I got this one cat that's really been hounding me these last 2-3 weeks. Yeah, he's been kind of on my head for some reason. I don't understand why, but yeah, he's definitely been on my head in the comment section. We're gonna go back to my last video. Slide lock. Who did I? All right, this one we gonna... So we're gonna go with Dress to Kill Tay. I don't know if y'all know him and his videos, but we're gonna go ahead and he's been coming quite some time. Shout out to him, man. Definitely show him some love. It's all one word. Dressed to Kill Tay. Go over and show him some love. Let me hit this video right quick. Of course, we're gonna go to his shorts like we've been doing the last couple weeks. All right, we're gonna show he got a couple Tauruses. It'll look pretty good. We're gonna go to one of his Taurus videos, y'all.
So I've made a lot of videos asking you what would you rather have, and whenever it has a Taurus G3C in it, they all 90% or 80% always chooses the Taurus G3C. So my question today is there any firearm in this pile right here that if it was in front of you... So I've made a lot of videos asking you what would you rather have, and whenever it has a Taurus G3C in it, they all 90% or 80% always chooses the Taurus G3C. So my question today is there any firearm in this pile right here that if it was in front of you...
So shout out to him, man. Definitely go show that brother some love on that channel. Thank you, Shayna, for dropping that link. Shayna has definitely dropped his link in the comment section. So definitely go show that brother some love and some support. What's up, Hot Tub Tony? Just dropped in the building. We're going to do a couple what ifs, man. This inspired me from Armel yesterday, being on his live yesterday, chopping it up with him. And, you know, he made a couple of valid points, you know, in his own way. like I made a couple valid points in my own way. But we're gonna do this first because I've been had this. Yeah, I don't know if I made it yet, but I am going to throw into. I did a gas pedal video last week.
Pull it.
And in that video, man, I had this one guy by the name of Devilish XB 91. So he says, and I don't know if y'all, I can't make it bigger, y'all. So excuse me, I'm not computer savvy. But everybody said something coming. Everybody said something nice. Okay, but this brother, for some reason, he says, I have never heard someone say that the shorter the barrel, the more the recoil the gun will have. I've heard the smaller the gun, the more recoil it is because it's harder to get a good proper grip on it. Okay, so I said, so somebody came behind him, Oakwood Mike 1486, and says, that's true. So I responded to him as, brother, you just want to argue, and I'm not that one, bro. I said what I said, and that's what the F I meant. That's what I said. The shorter the barrel, the more recoil, which is exactly what I meant. I said the gas pedal should help me with some of the recoil, and I can't wait until I take it to the range because it's one of my EDCs. So Oakwood Mike 1486 puts my YouTube name, and then he puts laughing emojis. So what the hell? Which one? He said something else that kind of ticked me off, y'all. Hold on. What the hell did he say? He pissed me off, kind of, sort of. I don't. Where is? Was it this one then? Maybe it wasn't. I didn't know. So let me go back, because there is something else he said that. Another one of my videos he has said something else too. So he goes back to a video I made a couple months ago when I was doing my work. Was it my workout? No, y'all gotta find. How the hell is that one video that he said that didn't piss me off? He had something negative to say again. Oh no, I don't want that.
Going on, Black Coin.
Nope, I don't want that. Let's go videos. That's what I need to go. Let's go videos. He said something about getting myself killed, and that's what really kind of ticked me off about his comment. He said something about me getting killed because I had something blue on my pistol.
This workout, man.
Okay, so this is the one that I did my workout for the fire department, getting ready for the agility test in a few weeks. So he comes back, he jumps on this one. He says, what the F kind of play carry is that? And then put the throw up emoji. So I said, negative comments are welcome, but for some reason you keep coming to my page dropping negative comments. Your life must be miserable as hell because I don't know you or never been to your YouTube channel to keep thinking about me and like a hoe, keep my channel in your mouth like you've been doing. Thanks for keeping thinking and speaking about me even negatively and continue to not know who the F you are. So he responds back. This is the same guy. Bro, this is the one he said. He said, bro, you have like blue grip tape or something on the trigger of your gun and slide. Do you not see how stupid that is trying to make it look custom is going to get you killed. That's what he said. He said the custom job that I did on my own firearm is going to get me killed. So when he said that, I said, bro, how does the look of my gun going to, according to you, is going to get me killed, bro? At this point, I don't know what keeps you coming back to my page to comment negative comments, but it seems you need a friend real bad. But I'm not interested in being. If you ever have to pull your EDC blue, if I ever have to pull my blue EDC out, it's to take down the immediate threat. Bro, I wish you nothing but success in your life time, but I'm tired of you, bro. So yeah, he kind of pissed me off on that, talking about I'm gonna get myself shot and die, which has nothing to do with this video. But I just wanted to digress. Strap House Customs, what's going on? Refrigerator Q, what's going on, y'all? I'm sorry, I was reading a comment from an asshole that's been trolling my page the last couple of weeks. I'm going back to read some of the comments, y'all. We're going to do a what if today. I'm going to drop this link. I'm going to throw a couple of scenarios on YouTube. People that don't carry firearms, what would you do in that situation if you didn't have your firearm? So we're going to do all type of scenarios of Jay Skilly, what if. I'm going to get the big homie Billy to give me a thumbnail for it, but it's going to be called What If. I'm going to do this probably once a month. Real life scenarios. If you don't have your gun with you, if you had to go in the courthouse and you're not allowed to have your firearm in federal buildings or government buildings. So in that case, what would you do? What was I about to do? Oh, drop the link. So yeah, I've been had a good week. But this guy, he seems to keep coming for me, but oh well. Barbecue, you more than welcome to, because he getting on my goddamn nerves. Talking about I'm gonna get killed because I got something blue on my gun. What's going on, Hot Tub?
What's up, Skilly, man? How you been?
Man, I've been all right.
Hey, bro, I just wanted to come in and tell you, hey, man, don't engage with them trolls. One thing about it, the block button is undefeated.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do to him. Block
Just
him.
block them and keep going. Engage them if you want to. Cause trust and believe, all the shit I talk, bro, I get trolled all the time. All the time. They be on my Instagram heavy. And every now and then I get into it with them if it's something that I deem worthy to rebut. But hey, man, don't entertain them. That's a beautiful thing about it. When you post a video, you don't have to go back and look at it or analyze nothing in the comment section that you don't want to. If you addressing them, only give them that put a battery in their back, bro.
Yeah, that's why I kind of calmed down after a while. But he really pissed me off with talking about I'm gonna die because of my gun because it got something blue on it.
Okay, just block him.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
That real simple. Block his ass. That don't even, like I say, don't entertain him.
Joe Voss, shut the hell up. He don't like me.
Hey,
like
in 2024, you might do got a little man crush on you.
I don't need him liking me. Go like somebody else.
I don't know. You done let that hair down too many times, bro.
Leave me alone.
You sit up there touching yourself to your pictures, bro. That's what it is. This sexy motherfucker keep goddamn posting. He fighting his internal urges.
Oh man.
I will give you a clue, man. What I do with trolls, especially I love them when they come on the live because I can clown you in real time. Hey man, my verbal judo is undefeated. I will clown the fuck out of you. And because you have the power of the microphone, you can clown them, and it takes time for them to type. But you got 30 jokes by the time they finish one statement.
Yep.
So hey man, either practice your verbal judo or practice your block button. Either way, they get them up off you. I get them up off you quick, but you do not want to join with me. I will hurt feelings. So that's what you get that verbal judo up, bro.
Gotcha.
You got to be quick with it too. You got to clown them and move on.
Yeah, I feel you.
But hey man, fuck what they talking about. You're doing a great job, man. I enjoy your page.
Thank you, brother.
You got you a strong following behind you too. So shit, everybody can't be wrong. Yeah, fuck that one troll. Out of what you at now? 1,000 followers?
Almost. I'm at I'm about two off 950. So I'm getting up there.
You got 950 people that like you and one don't. Fuck them and beat them shit. Or however RGG say it.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, I don't entertain trolls unless it's to clown them. I only debate my peers. Everybody else I teach, and I'm gonna teach you how you getting clowned today.
All right.
And you're welcome to use that.
Appreciate you. We're gonna jump into this what if, man. I know here in Michigan, we've been the last 3 weeks, we done had 3 deadly shootings because of road rage. So we're gonna see. What would you do in a road rage situation? I'm gonna do one that happened just recently.
It started Tuesday with a road rage shooting in Sterling Heights. Last night, another one on Detroit's east side. Now a third tonight, right in the middle of the Davison. What is going on? In tonight's incident, it left a man shot dead on the Davison freeway. That tops our news here at 10. I'm Devin Skillian.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. In 2 of these cases, you have drivers getting upset while on the road and actually getting out of their cars and escalating what is already a tense situation. Mara McDonald is live outside Detroit's 11th precinct tonight. Mara, so far we've got 1 dead, 1 critical, and 1 recovering from all of this.
That's right, Kimberly. And I'll tell you, the crew from number 11, they got out on the scene really fast today. It didn't matter. Got a 49-year-old man dead in the middle of one of the busiest east-west corridors in the whole town. For the 3rd time this week, a driver has pulled a gun and fired on another driver, this time on the Davison. You see these 2 cars? Police tell us things got completely out of hand between the 2 drivers. You can see the driver of the black car brought his car to a stop in the middle of the road, the driver in the white car right on his tail. Investigators tell us the driver of the black car got out and walked up to the driver behind him, and that's when the driver of the white car, also a man, opened fire. Police got here fast. It didn't matter. He was dead on the ground.
If there's an incident with regard to traffic or driving, please stay in your vehicle.
Same kind of scenario went down on Tuesday in Sterling Heights. 2 women, this time behind the wheel, getting into it while driving. They ended up in a parking lot on Hall and Shaner when all the drivers got out and things escalated and shots are fired. 1 woman is in critical condition. Last night near Moross and 94, again, 2 women. Nobody got out of their cars, but shots were fired. And tonight, 1 woman is recovering.
Please, if there is an incident on the roadway, please call 911 or just continue to drive and let's not sweat the small stuff.
Back here live in this case, police telling us that the shooter, he didn't stay at the scene. Police had to catch up with him a short ways away. We're live on Detroit's east side tonight at number 11. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara, thank you.
I am here to tell you today.
So, y'all just seen within the last 3 weeks here in Michigan, we done had 3 incidents with road rage, with people getting out their cars, 1 guy knocking on the guy's window and ultimately end up losing his life over, I guess, because he was on his butt a little bit too long. What would Skilly do? I'm not getting out of my car to confront nobody. I'm going to drive your ass right to the police station. I'm going to go into the police station and I'm going to get a tag. You can go and follow me if you want to. Go and follow me to this police station. See how brave you is then. So what would y'all do in that situation? Hit it in the comments. Like I said, it's 1 incident. The lady pulled into a parking lot with the other lady and one of them ended up getting shot. Everybody got out the car, got to fighting, somebody got shot. So what would you do? What would you do?
Hey man, I'm gonna start using that WWSD. What would Skilly do? that is my go-to from now on. I'm gonna frame all my life decisions around WWSD. What would Skilly do in this situation? I agree with you, bro. I'm not finna. It was a time in my life. Now you want to hop out your car? Well, I'm with it. I'm with all the shit. I would fight you. Whatever you want. Whatever you about, I'm out.
Right.
Now I'm old. I ain't finna tussle with your young ass or your old ass, depending on which one. I'm not finna tongue wrestle with you. Hey man, you cut me off in traffic. You got it. You got it. Go ahead, bro. Now, in that situation, if we make contact, that's another thing. But if you hop out that goddamn car, just know I got that goddamn it on me.
Yeah.
You got that. You come up to my window with some hostility. You're trying to break my window. You hitting it. I'm gonna put two in you. It's gonna be real quick. Pop pop. And then I'm gonna call one time. Let them come pick you up. And then, I had to deal with that in court. But I'm not finna tongue wrestle with you. I'm not finna be riding down the street hollering at you out my window. That for what?
Right.
For what? That shit don't prove nothing. All
really
I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna call you a motherfucking dickhead and keep it pushing. But like you say, everybody should remember those 4 little letters. WWSD. What would Skilly do in that situation?
Well, even with trying to de-escalate a situation, as you can see, the last 3 weeks, people, they ain't trying to talk. I mean, maybe dude was trying to go to his window and have a conversation with her, but old dude wasn't trying to de-escalate nothing. He didn't know what he was on, so he caught a couple of hollows or a couple of ball points and laid on that ground and ended up dying as a result. So I don't know.
Well, my thing is this: why you stopping? Don't stop your car. If you going with the flow of traffic and he want to pull over, hey, look, man, I even act like I'm about to pull over. As soon as you pull over, I'm pulling off.
Right, take him right on.
Let you sit there and think about your life decision while you argue with yourself. But don't pull over. Now, if you had a red light and they hop out on you, that's one thing. You know. But
what's up, Ray?
Violence is always in effect. And you got to assume that whatever you
not much going on.
They're gonna be on the same bullshit you on. So it's best you just go on about your day, man. Unless you got time to kill and you really about that shit. Hey man, do what you do. I'm older. I'm not finna. Bruh. It's not a good look to be in your 40s and fist fight. That's just
right.
It's not a good look anymore. It's gonna be.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
It's gonna be a lot of slow punches, a lot of breathing heavy.
Yeah, we can hear you, right? Can you hear us?
Yeah. What's going on, Skilly Christ and Hot Top Tony?
What's up, Ray?
Nothing much, man. Yeah, what would Skilly do? Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, I'm at that age now where I ain't jumping out, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just riding. If you keep following me, then that's a different situation. But yeah, I'm not doing that now. Every now and then, I'm not gonna lie, man. My old mouth get confused with my age and shit, so shit'll start flying out that shouldn't fly out, because for some reason I'm just thinking that I'm back in my 20s and shit and ready, to tussle with somebody, but most of the time to keep on moving. And that's one thing my wife would do the same. I mean, we have a situation probably
You chopping and screwing over here, bro.
Yeah, we ain't heard nothing you saying, bro.
Chopping and screwing bad, eh?
We heard your wife, and then you started sounding like you was digitized.
Hold on, I dropped that link again.
He still here. Hey, salute Ray Fish, man. I appreciate you sending me that hoodie, man. You're going to see it in effect next live I'm on, and every live after that, you're going to see that on there, man. I'm finna advertise the shit out you.
Oh, man, what's up, DJ Play Nice? Congratulations to Fat Guy with Guns, man. He reached 5,000. So shout out to him, man, and his hard work.
Congratulations, Big Zach. But Ray right though. I mean, I feel about that. But I'm telling y'all, don't entertain no fish fight after the age of 32.
Leave it alone, huh?
It's not a good look. Don't play good on Instagram, bro. It's a lot of everybody got a camera. You don't want to. I mean, let's be honest with you. We ain't in shape like we used to be.
Hell
You
no.
good time, hey man. I thump with the best of them. I take you 2 at a time or more. It don't matter to me. I used to love fighting. Not no more, bro.
I'm about to say not no more.
Man, them bumps and bruises don't recover as fast as they used to.
Absolutely, boy.
You don't want your kid to see you get a punky head live on social media. That's not a good. I'll tell you, that's not good looks for older people, bro. You got to go explain that shit when you go to work and you bruise.
Right. Young thugs and young boy done whoop my head in. You know how that go.
I don't like answering them type of questions. Like, why your eye look like that? Mind your business. That's gonna lead to another fight.
Now you done got into it with everybody at work.
Right.
Mind your goddamn business.
Mind your business. It's just best that I just ride off on you. I told you, I'm too old. I'm too old, and pistol play is in effect at all times. Penitentiary rules are in effect also.
Right.
If you don't know what penitentiary rules are, I suggest you not want to learn them. Okay.
Hey, you better not at this age, especially if you ain't never been. You definitely don't want to go there. So you talking about you done went to jail at the age of 44. Okay.
Hey man, that shit is not cool.
What you in jail for? Stupid stuff.
Hey man, them young boy, last time I went, I was still too old then, but I was not in my 40s quite yet.
Right.
And the young boy looked at me and said, "Damn, what you in here for?" I was like, I had to think about it. Yeah, I am too old to be in here. That young boy put some knowledge on me just with a statement like that. Like, what am I doing in here?
Right. Got you thinking.
Let that shit go.
Right. Thinking about your life choices, life decisions.
But I'm gonna tell you something. You ever go to jail, that's gonna be the best sleep you ever had, because you're gonna get all the anger about you in that police car. You're gonna be sleeping on that hard ass bitch till you bail out. God forbid it's on Friday, because you ain't gonna see bail till Monday.
Yup. Don't hit the weekend. And I think when I went, matter of fact, I was in my 20s when I went, but it was a dumb shit they were trying to get me with. But I stayed in the bullpen for 2 days. That hard ass flow. Yeah, I ain't even get to cell until my third day.
Hey man, I'd rather you dress me out than leave me in there over the weekend. Go and dress me out, take me to the back, bro. I go back there to you.
Right.
Because
man,
ain't nothing worse than sitting in that goddamn holding cell over a weekend, 2 days, you sleeping with your arm tucked in your shirt because you don't get no blanket in there.
No blanket, cold as hell in that damn thing.
And every time I win, there's always somebody detoxing in there. That's the worst thing to see. The junkies all be huddled up together. I don't know what they be over there in their little circle watching their friends throw up on the floor. Look here, man. I'm too old for this. I'm too goddamn old for this. I had to look at myself like, this what you want for your life to be in your 40s? Sitting up in the holding cell every other weekend, bro. Get your shit together.
Man.
You gonna reevaluate your life decisions in the holding cell, bro. I swear to God you will.
I hate them, man. I went that was the first time you going in that, boy. I was like, oh hell no. And I had to stay in this boy for 2 days and 3 nights.
Mm-hmm. See, I went in on a holiday weekend on a 4-day weekend.
Ooh!
Oh my God.
God. I wasn't no 4-day weekend, thank God. Ooh wee.
Eating a cold ass bologna sandwich every day, and somebody always asks me, "You gonna eat that?"
Man,
I got a choice to make. I don't want to eat this nasty motherfucker, but I can't let you take it from me.
Right. Then that's gonna be a real big problem in this motherfucker for me.
Goddamn right. You ain't gonna eat my sandwich. You gonna eat it? No, but you ain't gonna eat it.
That's some nasty food, boy.
You get hungry enough, you eat that shit.
Oh, you will? Because I remember the first night I went in, man, they gave me that junk, man. I ain't eat that junk, man. By the morning time, my stomach was rumbling like a mug.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, yeah, I got to eat. I ended up eating the next couple of days, but that was some nasty. Oh, my God, that is some nasty food.
And so it's the little things in a holding cell that you take for granted, like going to the refrigerator and getting you something to drink, because I don't know what it is about jail and prisons. You always get dehydrated in the motherfucker. And ain't nobody you can't just go and get no drink of water out the water fountain or something. No, you drink that shit out the sink toilet.
Right.
And I say it's a sink toilet because
it is
it's
a
a
sink
combo.
toilet. Yep. It sure is.
So you gonna drink out the same place somebody just got up from shitting on. It's just something that don't sit right in my spirit about that, bro. It's just a little shit.
He just got out the toilet. You about to go get you a drink of water, boy. You got
thirsty.
all
What you gonna do?
You got all aromas hitting your nose, hairs.
Right. Child time ain't for another 6 hours, bro. You got some life decisions to make. These are not small choices.
Oh my God. You ain't lying. I forgot there was a toilet and seat combo. I forgot that quick.
Yeah. Or the worst. That stomach get to rumbling after you done goddamn drunk that contaminated water. Can I hold this shit for the next 3 days?
Oh my God.
Or am I gonna really just degrade myself and sit down and take a shit in front of grown men?
Man, ain't it something? Man.
All this, I'm saying all of this because these are when you had a road rage incidents, run all this shit I said back into your head. And then figure, is it worth it? This shit is not worth it, bro. Just let that shit go. Chopping with Chad, what's up?
What's up, Chopping with Chad? And then the crazy part is, then you gotta take a shower with a bunch of these gentlemen. Ain't no you separate shower, boy. Shower time is for everybody. So everybody going to take a shower, man. Nah, that ain't for me. That ain't for me.
Yeah, and it ain't like it used to be. Man, it used to be a time that only certain things happen in prison. Nowadays, penitentiary rules in effect in the county jail too.
Yep.
Hey, man, there's some people that go in and out this motherfucker that have no problem.
Going in and out, man.
Going in and out of you.
That too?
Shit. So I got to think about all of that before I get too mad at you.
Right. I need to go sit my ass down somewhere. Let me go think about this right quick.
And even if they do hit your car, but you got insurance.
You got insurance. Call the insurance company. Call the police and call the insurance company.
That's it. If they get too irate, call the police and the insurance company. Them 2 calls gonna be in effect anyway.
Yeah.
But what you're not gonna do now, I can't just let you assault me.
Nah.
So if that's the time you on, then you got to do what you got to do, and I ain't mad at nobody for making that decision. But if you can avoid it at all costs, avoid that shit at all costs, man. This is not fun sitting in jail.
No, it ain't fun.
That shit get old real fast.
All right, man. We got another one that happened here in Michigan. I think it was Michigan. Yeah, Detroit. We're going to hit it.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
She's absolutely heartbroken. And as she's trying to really pull herself together and face everything for the funeral this weekend, she's coming forward, she says, because she doesn't want anyone to have to go through something like this ever again.
Because that was the cowardice he could do. That's not love.
Kimberly Crane reaches down deep for the strength to talk about her dearly loved daughter, Veronica. Police say the 19-year-old was shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend while she worked the front desk of this Canton hotel on February 16th.
She smiled at everything. She always brightened somebody else's day, like at the hotel, like she brightened everybody's day.
Wayne County investigators say Canton police were called to the Comfort Suites Hotel on North Haggerty Road and found Veronica behind the front desk suffering from a gunshot wound to the head. Prosecutors say her ex-boyfriend, 23-year-old Joseph Michael Slocum Jr. of Wayne, walked in, opened fire, and took off.
Did you hear people tell me? They told me I didn't want to go in there.
A short time later, Canton police found the suspect in the street after a car crash. He was treated and now faces first-degree murder and felony firearms charges.
No, she's 19 and never will be 16. She was wanting to go back to school. She wanted to go places in her life. And he took everything from her. Honestly, everything.
Family and friends say Veronica tried to get away from the relationship several times over the last few years, with the two finally breaking up about a month before the shooting.
If I could think back to why I didn't like this kid, like I wish I knew. Honestly, I wonder, and I keep wondering and wondering and wondering, looking at the sky for the answers, because she used to stare at the sky when her uncle passed. And, I'm hoping she reaches out to me and tells me just so many answers crawling through my head.
Veronica's mother says she hopes nothing like this ever happens to anyone else trying to escape an abusive relationship.
I just hope to get justice, and I hope if he ever gets out, like he ain't gonna get justice. And I know God's got my babies. I know she's up there with my dad. I know she's up there with her uncle.
Well, prosecutor Kim Worthy released a statement saying the most dangerous time in a relationship for a victim of domestic violence is when they are trying to leave. Statistics show it can take someone 7 times before they're able to finally get out of a violent relationship. The prosecutor says they will prosecute this case vigorously for Veronica and her family. Reporting live tonight in Canton.
This one, first of all, condolences to her family and her mother losing her daughter over some senseless bullshit, you ask me, because you can't get your shit together and the young lady's trying to get her shit together. But and the reason why I'm cussing, I'm sorry y'all, but I have a daughter and she's 10 years old, and that it resonates with me as a father. Pisses me off. Go Ray, what was you about to say? Damn, Ray, you still chopping screw.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is, Joe, if I can kiss my ass, I don't drink no syrup. All right. But nah, what I was saying, man. Then my wife sit there and I was talking about this situation we had a couple of years ago. We were coming from we were riding down the road, getting off the interstate, and this guy wouldn't let me over. So, and I was pulling the trailer. So finally, I was able to, get in front of him. So this jackass decided he's gonna pull right up on side of me or whatever, and start cussing. And like I said, my mouth wasn't keeping up with my mind and my age. I started cussing right back at him, So I was ready to jump out the truck or whatever, like I was 20-some years old, and whip some ass, But my wife is going on telling me, you need to stop, and I mean, I'm just steady going on, and she's sitting in the passenger seat, And like I said, with these situations that happen, because he was actually on the passenger side. If he would have had a gun, then, hell, she would have gotten hit and stuff like that, But my ass not thinking, I'm just steady going on, just word for word with this little dude and shit with her window down, yelling out the damn window at him, So finally, the thing that stopped the whole thing, that pretty much took my mind off of him and had my mind on her, she took and mushed me in my face. And, that's like the wrong fucking thing to do. In public. I mean, she mushed the shit out of me, and I'm like, what the fuck you do that? I mean, I'm hot as a firecracker. Then afterwards, she's explained, did you not sit there and think that if he would have had a gun that, I would have gotten shot and everything? And then all of a sudden, it kicked in and everything like that, and I was still, upset. I'm like, don't mush me in public. If you want to mush me at home and shit, but don't mush me in public, But yeah, man, it's a lot of shit that goes on and stuff like that, that we just, as we get older, when we're younger, it's like we don't even care. We're going to confront people. We're going to do all this shit, all this dumbass shit. As you get older, you're like, nah, I can't do that. Here go Joe Val with this old bullshit, straight punk.
Shit, Joe Val, right? Your wife saved your life.
Right.
My wife saved everybody's life.
She saved your life from her having to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
but hey man, your wife said, if you get me shot, I'm gonna kill you.
But yeah, man, I mean, it was a crazy situation, dude. But I think that, like I said, the thing that took my mind off of him was just her mushing the hell out of me, right there. And I mean, that shit just had, I mean, it what they say, deflect the whole situation. It deflected from him and straight on her. And I mean, I was hot, but like I said, afterwards, calm down and shit like that, and I looked at her like, you know what? Yeah, that was real fucked up and stupid of me.
Yeah.
What's going on, $2?
What's happening, OG?
No. Well, this one right here, man, I just played was a young lady at the age of 19. Was at work, doing her thing. And the ex-boyfriend came in and shot her in the head, and she ended up passing. Oh man. Domestic violence is very real. And the ones that's out there, that father said that has a daughter and you cherish her to the utmost, like I do mine. That's very difficult to deal with because you know the signs. They don't know, or they refuse to pay attention to what's going on right in front of them. And eventually, like she left him alone, but in the long run, he came back and I guess, that mentality, if I can't have you, then nobody can have you. And ended up taking the young lady's life, which is jacked up. But I don't know. What would y'all do? I don't know. That's one I struggle with. I have a daughter. I struggle with that situation.
I have 2.
I got two girls, and they all both of adult age, over the age of 25. So I see where your point is, Skilly. But one thing I attempt to do with my daughters, not so much now because they don't, kids get older, they don't like coming around as much. But when they was involved early in their 20s with dudes, I set the dudes down, and I let them know in no uncertain terms. Hey man, keep your hands to yourself. Mm-hmm. I understand that. Hey man, women out here today got a spy ass mouth. My youngest daughter, she will say some shit that will cut you to your soul.
Man,
the only advice I give them, I say, hey, I understand that. Then her mama was the same way, but you got to understand you are the bigger person physically.
Yep.
And it will behoove you to keep your hands to yourself, because whatever you do to her,
I'm gonna do to you.
I'm gonna do to you. And see, I'm not her. I'm just as big. I ain't the biggest motherfucker, but I ain't seen a motherfucker that I can't take down one way or the other.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you know that up front. If you put your hands on her, that should be in the back of your mind. And shit, the reason I took that stance is because when I got with my old lady, her daddy said the same thing to me.
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing but respect it at the time. Even though I thought I could take him. Nah, I couldn't have took him. It's an old man strength is a real thing. And it wasn't until I got older now. It's a short-lived thing. That burst of energy you get when you older. Oh yeah, you gonna put it to his ass for about 10, 15 seconds. But it better, you better put your all into it.
Right.
That's a fact, man. That first burst of old man anger.
That's a
hey, look, your best bet, if you get out the way, that's the best thing for you. After that, that first burst is the last burst. Shit, ain't a whole lot coming after that. That shit slows down with each punch.
Well, that after that, that's when the pistol play come into effect.
Right.
I'm not pull that too long. I know it sounds fucked up, but it is what it is. Goddamn it, I'm a realist about my state of affairs right now.
Yep.
Right.
But I'm like $2 say, hey, I'll die for mine.
Oh yeah, you better believe it.
You willing to die for whatever she did to make you so angry? Are you willing to die for it?
Yep.
That's it.
And plus, that shows a sign of weakness. And to the ladies out here, start listening to your mamas. If you got mamas that's been in a situation,
yeah, listen.
Then don't listen to them. But because they perpetuate the cycle. But listen to your dads when they tell you that, hey, that dude ain't no good for you, or any dude around you that's telling you not to involve yourself with this person because they see something that you don't.
Yeah.
Men know other men. Men know what we gonna do in certain situations. But a lot of times, our women don't like to listen. And sometimes just sitting back and listening to that man, he's not trying to run your life. He's trying to save your life.
Hey, you know that whole thing with karma, man. That's why I said God gave me 2 daughters.
Yeah, shit. You ain't lying on that one. Well, you ain't
That's
never
how-
lying.
That's what I say. God gave me 2 daughters for a reason. You know, that was payback for all that shit that I did.
Mm-hmm. I ain't get a son until I stopped doing bullshit. Then I couldn't get another daughter out of it.
Shit, the only way I get a son is somebody come walk up in here and say, "Dad, shit."
Hey, keep on living, bro, because that last one caught me off guard.
Happy birthday to Carbon Q,
Yes,
man.
happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Q.
One of the hardest working women in 2A.
Yes, yes.
Damn,
sir.
2A in YouTube, period. That's one of the greatest moderators I ever seen right there. And a hell of a human being, man. Carbon is the salt of the earth. And everything she does is rainbows and sunshine till you make her mad.
Oh, boy, don't make her mad.
Oh, yeah, then the hell coming.
Hell of hot water with her, boy.
But shout out to Carbon Q, man. I love the hell out of Carbon Q. That is my home girl.
I got 2. Her and Shayna, man, the 2 hardest working women.
They are the 2 hardest working women.
You better believe
on YouTube.
The 2 hardest. Let me tell y'all something. I'll punch in your face for them 2. Now, I might get beat up afterwards, but I'm gonna punch in your face for them 2. They the hardest working women in YouTube.
Hey, you can't put no hands on neither one of them. If you put hands on Shadow, Jason gonna get you. Then we coming. You put hands on Carbon Q, everybody comes.
Right.
Jason gonna roll out there gold teeth and BDUs on you.
With his camouflage suit on.
All you gonna hear is the system bumping and gunfire. He gonna pull up in that Tahoe. You gonna hear him coming. Now that's
he gonna let you know he's coming.
A mile away.
Right, you ain't gonna say he caught you by surprise. No, you gonna hear him coming.
Nah, he wants you to know he coming. It's gonna be some of the angriest music you ever heard.
And then you gonna think it's a black guy, but the white guy gonna jump out looking all crazy with the gold teeth, with the camouflage.
That's gonna really fuck him up right there.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't gonna expect that kind of drama.
But hey, they gonna underestimate the threat.
Hell yeah. So, oh, he ain't no okay.
Right,
okay, put your hands on him. Yeah, just know he got that goddamn it on him now.
Right.
And that goddamn it is undefeated.
$2 say he gonna curse you out like a Jamaican. Man, I'm gonna do another one, man. This is another one that just happened recently. Here, I don't know why Detroit. We got a lot of junk going on right now.
But we begin tonight with a desperate call for help from an Inkster motel. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 Action News at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. The woman who made the call had been missing for years. She turned up at the Evergreen Motel on Michigan Avenue and is now reunited with family.
7 Action News reporter Ruta Ulsanaida tells us what police have found out so far.
Michigan State Police tells us the woman was in her 20s when she walked away from family and never returned. She is now in her 30s, and MSP is investigating her disappearance as a possible human trafficking incident after she was found at this motel in Inkster on Monday.
Like finding a woman after 7 years or 6 years or whatever, that's incredible.
Mojag owns Big Jag Auto Service in Inkster, just across the street from Evergreen Motel, the motel that a missing woman was found in this week. To ensure her safety, MSP is not identifying her, but tells us in 2017 she left home and never returned. Her family has been looking for her ever since. On Monday, the victim's stepmother received a call.
The girl, when she called into her mother, said that she was being held against her will.
Police quickly made their way to this motel on Michigan Ave.
They described it as like a crying, kind of screaming type of noise that lured them to that specific area.
The woman was alone and physically okay, but the room was filled with drugs and a gun.
She was pretty distraught.
The missing woman was reunited with family and is currently receiving mental health help. But MSP, they will continue investigating into what exactly led her away from family and what finally led her to call for help.
I don't want to use the word kidnapping, like somebody, grabbed her and took her to this place. Maybe it started out as a relationship that turns into being held against her will and being trafficked.
MSP do have one suspect they're looking into tonight, but have no one in custody. This community is just happy that woman is safe.
Wow, that's incredible.
And the work is really only just beginning for MSP, trying to figure out what happened to this woman when she left in 2017 to now. In Inkster, I'm Rudolph Sinaida, 7 Action News.
I'm gonna let y'all know that's very incredible for her to make it home after 7 years. You usually don't make it home after 7 years.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. She wasn't kidnapped.
No, she wasn't kidnapped. I think she met somebody on the internet or something. You know how that is.
Or some little dude she was messing with or whatever, you know.
So
you know what? I got a different take on this, Skilly.
Go ahead.
Because I'm always ask a question that don't nobody ask.
Right.
When all these cases of human trafficking and all these cases of pimping and prostitution, why the police don't never lock up these hotel owners?
Right.
Who know that shit going on.
Yep. Yeah.
Who profiting off of it. And that's part of my issue with policing too.
Yeah.
Is y'all don't never you can stop a lot of this if you stop that secondary economy. The legitimate economy that profiting off of these crimes like this.
Yep.
Because these hotels are complicit. We done all seen the stories that circulating on YouTube where these hotels got these tunnels in them and two-way mirrors and shit like that. These hotels and the chain hotels too, they in on this shit. They profiting off this shit. A lot of them are active participants in it. And that don't never get looked at. But as far as the story itself goes, just you got to watch over your children, man. Watch over what your kids is monitor their internet. If you don't know how to clone the phone, hey man, it's several apps. You on Android got the Bump app. It's phone clone the phone app on app for Apple too.
Okay.
Before you give them the phone, before you let them have access to social media, clone their phone. That way you can see everything they doing in real time.
Yeah, because I had to get on my daughter one time. I told her you don't erase me off no. So I fought on IG, and I went through a couple of her things on IG, and she had this one song up with all the cuss, and I said, let me tell you something. You need to get that particular video you got down. You need to get that down right now. No questions asked. Down.
Nah, I took phones. That was my thing, and first thing a kid said, "Oh, give me my phone back," and I remind them, you don't own shit in this house. Nothing. The clothes that's on your back, the shoes that you wear, nothing belongs to you. All that shit belongs to me. I pay for all that shit. So don't sit there and tell me to give you anything back. You follow my rules, I'll figure out what you're gonna do, one or the other. But you ain't gonna have it no better if you go somewhere else than what you have it here. But follow my damn rules, period. And my kids, and like I said, I got 2 daughters, man. And my wife always jumped on me. Oh, you treat your daughters like boys, Shit, hell, I want to prepare them for the fucking world. Because the thing is, when they get out here, especially these dudes nowadays, these little motherfuckers ain't got no respect for nobody, man. Shit, they don't even respect their own mama. But much less how they gonna respect, somebody else. Now, when you do find that right person or whatever, you're gonna know that, But like I said, I mean, my thing, I've always sit there, with straightforward, and I don't candy coat shit. That's never been my thing. I'm gonna tell you the straight up truth. It's not gonna be this, if you don't do this, this is what may happen. Nah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Shit, you go out there, you fuck around, you're gonna wind up dead. You go in the wrong place, you can wind up fucking dead. You wind up missing.
For me, this one here kind of hit home because a lot of y'all don't know. I tell the story every now and then. I don't know if I told it or not, but I used to, my ex-wife, she got strung out after we were done with. She waited till she was 30 years old to start doing coke. And she was out there. So I got custody of my daughter. And I used to work overseas as well. So I get a call one day, say, she's missing. They can't find her. She ain't came home from school yet.
Ooh. So
immediately I'm irate. I got to get the fuck up out of Afghanistan ASAP. And it took 3 days for the Red Cross mission to go through. And then another day before them got me out of there, I had a mini heart attack on the flight, right in the airport before I got on the flight to Germany.
Wow.
Getting up out of there. And so there was another day because I had to put me in the hospital for that. When I got back, it all had unfolded. My mom was there, my lady, she was there, you know, and come to find out, she did run away, but she was with her mama.
Mm.
Now, like I told y'all, her mama was a drug addict. So that's where she had to be. But they sent me through all kind of rigmarole to get them back. When I tell you law enforcement does not care about our kids, they do not care. Because they told me to my face, I had evidence, I had the custody paperwork. They're saying that she didn't have, there wasn't no joint custody. She had a no contact order from the courts. When I found out where she was, and I submitted that to the sheriff department here in Covenant, where I'm at, and then the sheriff department, they sent it to the one down there. They came back and said, well, she's with a custodial parent, so we can't do nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. So I went scorched earth, and it took me a lot of money to get out that legal headache. Like I say, I used to have a short temper.
Hmm.
And I went out there, and needless to say, I got my daughter back. But, you know, and I did all the steps that we supposed to do. I did what I told y'all to do. I cloned the phone. That's how we found out where she was.
Oh.
Well, what happened was she had the phone that I gave her, which was an older phone. My mother got her another phone that we didn't know about because she felt like she needed to have an up-to-date phone. So she had a phone at her grandmother's house that her grandmother wouldn't let her take home, and I took that caused a big issue with my mom. Like,
Right.
you out of line for that.
You don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? You I set down ground rules for a reason. I'm not here, so I have to have a way to monitor her.
Absolutely.
I said, you undermine my authority as a parent. Yes, I understand you, the grandmother. And a lot of times you'll see that the kids will go places where you may have those rules set down. You may have everything you're supposed to have to monitor them on your side, but the minute they leave that house, you don't know what they into.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
These kids can get on a computer at the library and carry on a whole separate life that you don't know nothing about.
That's a fact.
So, you know, monitoring the kids, yes, you can monitor them, but for so far. So you gonna have to, we as parents, we got to make sure that whatever we instilling in them, they understand that what's acceptable and not acceptable. Because you gonna find out who your child is once they not around you.
You're around you. Yep, that's it.
So, I mean, you know, watch over them as much as possible, but on their upbringing, and that's where the lack was with my daughter, is all the way up to the age of 12 when I got custody of her. She was with her mother. So all of those bad influences, all those bad habits.
That's what she knew.
That was ingrained in her. That's who she was. By the age of 12, it wasn't nothing I could do with it. She was who she was.
Yeah.
By the grace of God, I graduated her out of high school and got her into college. No babies, no STDs, no nothing like that. No major legal issues. But that was that. Bruh, that was the worst 6 years of my life. Because of the havoc that she caused for me having to try to derail and reprogram what had been instilled in her for so many years.
So long, yeah.
So, you know, if you're a parent and you don't have custody of your children, hey, my hat
be there as
goes out
much
to
as
you.
you can.
I can't
Be
tell
there
you
as
what
much as you can. Yeah.
And see, they don't understand that everything that we do, we're doing for them, you know, and they don't learn that or see that until they get older and have their own kids. That's when they start to realize, damn, you know, that's why my parents, you know, were somewhat strict. Because I mean, you know, with mine, we wasn't real strict with them, but certain things we didn't allow. You know, you wasn't going to stay at nobody's house if we never met their parents. You know, your friends come over, we meet the parents and all that stuff. But when you come to my house, the rules that I have are for everybody. It's not just for my kids, it's for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, you go to somebody else's house, You go there, we want to meet the parents. We want to know, about this and about that. And I mean, my daughter, I mean, she had some friends and they, she used to get upset with me because I call them rats. And I didn't give a damn because I'm like, shit, the mama was a rat. You could tell the mama's a rat and the kid's a rat because of the shit that they were taking and doing. I told my daughter, nah, I don't want you around that type of shit, And now, it's like my oldest one, she looks back at that, she's like, well, I understand, what you guys were trying to do and what you seen that I didn't see, But yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of things. And like I said, these kids, they just don't understand that, most of the time, good parents have their kids' interests at heart. That's the main thing that we have. We want you to sit there and accomplish all the things that we didn't accomplish and more.
I mean, we try to let them make their own mistakes because growing up, I was allowed to make my own mistakes. One thing that I was raised by my mother and my grandmother, and my mama didn't want me. She was real strict. She want you can't hang with this person. My grandmother was more moderate, and I liked the way she conducted it. She didn't mind me. I got friends that I've been friends with for 40 years, and a couple of them is stone cold killers. Been to the penitentiary multiple times. One of them been for multiple murders. How he is out to this day, well, I can't say it. But I used to joke with my grandmother when she was living. I said, you know how many murderers still sat at this table? And she's like, I know what they was into. And she said, I knew if I tried to stop you from hanging with them, that wasn't gonna do nothing but push you closer to them.
Yeah.
So what I allowed you to do was to hang out with them, but on my terms. And
there you go.
She said, you can hang with them. They can come over here, but you can't come with them.
You can't go with them. That's it.
And that kept me out of a lot of shit that I probably would, because everything they was into when I was young, hey man, I was about all that. And I can say that now. I ain't no shame about my past. Everything they about, I was about.
Hey,
all
look,
gang banging, all the everything. I'm
right there with you, Tony. Every time I went to New Orleans, man, my family tried to keep me away from my cousins because all my cousins were out there in the street, But it's like, anytime we would go somewhere or they're getting ready to do something that they shouldn't be doing, they're like, hey, cuz, look, we got to make this money, man. You got to roll out. I'm like, come on, man, let me roll with you. Nah, man, we got to go make this money. So they send me right on back to my grandpa's house or something like that, But like I said, all of them were out about that life, man. And like I said, that's what kept, kept me and my little brother from doing the same thing. We had cousins. Well, plus my cousins knew that if we got in trouble, I had an uncle that was a cop. I had a couple of cousins that were cops. My grandfather would have jumped. Everybody knew that if we got in trouble, you were gonna get your ass kicked by a whole bunch of cops and a whole bunch of old dudes. That was it. I mean, this was the way it was back then. Nowadays, it's not like that. But back, we're talking about the 80s and stuff like that, late 80s, and we're talking about when crack was first really getting big and shit like that. But yeah, they knew my uncle. All these people would have sit there and would have kicked your ass. Even their grandfathers and stuff like that would have kicked their ass, and stuff, because they knew they didn't want us, me and my little brother, to get into that same bullshit that everybody else was into. And now most of my cousins or whatever that were out there, man, these dudes, I got a few of them that's gone and shit like that, either locked up or dead, but a lot of them are doing good. They look back at this shit like, damn, man, it was fun while it lasted and shit like that, but damn, it could have ended a whole lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you got to have those people, and it's a new day and age with us. So, I know we get older, we get set in our ways about doing things. We still think these kids is on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook now. No, whatever social media platform the parents is on, the kids is nowhere around. They might have something else. They would have a page that you can monitor and see that make you think they ain't doing nothing. They on something else.
Yeah, they got another profile going.
Mm-hmm. So it's just staying up on top of whatever new technology is out, whatever new social media is out. Just understand that's where your kids at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And wherever you're not at, that's where they at.
Yep.
And yeah, you got, you know, I understand, like you say, like CT say, let them make their mistakes. True indeed. I understand that. And, you know, I came out of that generation where I was allowed to make some mistakes, but hey man, nowadays ain't no coming back from these mistakes.
No,
Yeah, a lot of them ain't. You absolutely right.
Nah, you can
You
wind,
know,
wind up dead or in jail.
right. Used to be you can get into a street fight, you know, kids fight at the bus stop or whatever. And it was a street fight. Somebody come out and break it up, or adult see it and break it up, and there's no harm, no foul. Nowadays, you going to jail.
Yeah.
You going to jail drinking out the toilet sink.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Well, I mean,
these laws ain't playing with you no more.
Jail is where you hope to go, man. I mean, you get in a street fight nowadays, these jokers come back with guns and ready to shoot or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
That's the sad part about it, Joe. Everybody sits there and got to get a gun and, you know, want to take somebody's life because you get your ass whipped. I mean, shit, there's been many fights. I got my ass whipped, and, you know, hell, I live to fight another day, you know, shit. Yeah. Might fight that same person just to prove it and shit. You know, eventually I'm going to beat you, you know?
But see, that was the badge of honor for us back then, man.
Right.
You know, you wouldn't consider a stand-up dude if you couldn't handle yourself. So it's been, I ain't gonna tell you, I don't lie, sit there and say I done won every fight, but guarantee I got that W eventually. Like you gonna have to fight me a whole bunch of times, dog. Every time we see each other.
Right.
That's it.
I know what you gonna do. You don't know what I'm finna do.
Right.
And we
those
fought
days
everybody.
over with.
Telling you, man, you know, it didn't matter who it was. I mean, I know where we were at. We fought everybody. We could one day we might, you know, have a good friend or whatever, and they say the wrong thing. Shit, we out there fighting, and the next day we back riding bikes together and shit. You know? I mean, that's just how we got down. Nowadays, I mean, shit, it could be your best friend. You get in a fight, then he coming back to shoot you.
Right. See, that's part of the problem with all the pistol play that you see now. These kids scared to take an ass whooping. Can't nobody take no L no more. Everybody's scared. And part of that is because them L's, you know, when we took an L, it was just neighborhood gossip.
Yep.
They take an L nowadays, that shit gone worldwide.
Yep.
That's the, you know, that dynamic is totally different. That's something we don't understand because we didn't have that context.
We didn't have the type of technology back then.
You know, so now it hit a little different. I get it, but like I tell mine, you better learn how to swallow that pride. Mm-hmm. That pride will get you killed. I know many dead people who were very prideful. The proudest motherfuckers is in the cemetery.
Yep,
they sure are.
You know, that's something. It's a new day and age, man, and we got to learn how to adapt with it, bro. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, look, exactly what CNT said. You know, you didn't want that shit twice, so you know the second time around, you were coming prepared. You knew what you needed to do. You know, just like if I gotta hit your ass with something, I'm gonna hit you with something just to be able to take and beat your ass.
Hey man, I was an angry young man. I used to, anybody that knew me from high school know I love to fight. Bro. That was the thing for me. My partners used to cut. Let me tell you something, bro. The size I am now, minus the weight, I've been 6'1" since I was 13 years old. I was a dude in the neighborhood. Everybody came to get to fight their battles for them. I didn't need no reason behind it. You know, we ain't have to do who you want me to fight. Okay.
All right, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? But I was dealing with a lot of emotional trauma back then. I ain't, you know, when it was we ain't talk about that shit back then. With no counselors tell you got some undiagnosed daddy issues going on. I was angry, and you gave me a target. I didn't need no reason. Then I will fight your ass, win, lose, or draw. I don't give a shit how big you is. And it's some of the biggest dudes from back then, because I wasn't the biggest. And we had dudes that was 6'4" and 16 years old. And I tussled with them too. But I guarantee you they'll tell you to this day that was one of the worst ass whoopings they ever took. Was one of the worst wins they ever had.
He said one of the worst wins.
Motherfucker don't want to fight me again. I guarantee you that, but I had hands. My knuckles were scarred for a reason. Yeah, they got plenty use. But nowadays that's not there no more.
Nah.
OG $2 say y'all some hood rats.
Hey man, you know that, didn't we say that? $2. I with my hood rat friend doing hood rat thing. He act like he forgot.
Right. Gotta remind him.
Hey man, y'all sleeping on $2. I ain't gonna put $2 business out there. $2 seem jolly and cordial now.
No, look. I already know because I looked at his what you call him. So $2 out there from that NOLA, so I know how he get down.
$2 came to Atlanta and was a whole problem in the city. Ask him, you get cool with him and ask him to tell you about the war stories. You ain't running with Bobby Brown for a reason. You was with Bobby Brown, you was with the shits back in the 90s, bro.
Bobby Brown was a month, boy.
And $2 was right there along with Coy too. Don't let Coy fool y'all. Coy ran with them boys from Big Oop Records. Hey, you know Atlanta, and you know them dudes. We old now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of serious dudes who got their life together and start doing right.
That's
But
it.
it's still in there. Hey man, the tiger's still a tiger, no matter how old he is.
That's it.
I ain't trying to put my boys' business out there, but hey man,
you already did
it. Y'all used to do.
Well, man, I'm about to get up out of here and relax for a minute, watch some NBA. And I will probably more than likely see y'all next Sunday. Thank my brothers for coming through, chopping it up with me.
Always.
To Tony. Oh, is y'all Ray? When are y'all going live? I know y'all going live.
We'll be up there tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Okay, so everybody check out the Trinity Arms and Gear. They'll be live tomorrow.
Yeah, live to start some shit like we always do. That's the whole thing. Shit.
Hey, put it up on y'all. Put a banner up on your community page now, so I can share it over on Instagram.
Okay.
On what page?
On your community tab under y'all page. If you put the banner up, then I can copy it over to your Instagram.
Shit, man. Hell, I don't know how to do all that shit, man. Hell.
Well, one of y'all got to be tech savvy, man. Come on now.
Look, but no, look, them jokers. I sit there and I gave them all the information to get on the page, man, and they don't need. Oh man, I can't get on. Like, goddamn, a bunch of old men that can't do shit.
God damn, but get one of your sons or your kids to do it, bro.
That might be what I need to do, man, because I don't know how to do all that shit.
Hey, man, look here, y'all think it be me on social media? That be my son run my page. I just tell him what to do. He the one doing it.
Right.
Oh shit. Hell, look, I'm trying to get my daughter to take and do it, man. She's like, I don't have time, Dad. I don't have. All right, whatever, shit. But she'll tell, oh, you need to do this. Well, hell, why don't you do it for me? Shit.
Right.
You know.
Shout out to Carbon Q. She got their link in the comment section. So click on there. They are on Instagram.
Yeah,
we're on Instagram. But like you said, hell, everybody got access to it, but I'm the main one. And I told him I don't know what the fuck to do on Instagram, man. I got an Instagram, my own Instagram, and I don't put shit up there because I don't know what to do. I don't even know the purpose of it.
Hey man, when you send me a banner, and every time y'all go live, if you remind me, I will post it.
Now you got it.
Oh, what's the name? Oh, Carmen said she'll send it to you. How to?
Okay.
So Carmen got you.
Hey man, once again, shout out, happy birthday, Carbon. Shout out, Carbon.
Yep. Happy birthday, Q.
Q, you know what you did. You saved my life, and I will forever be grateful to you for that. So she know, if you know, you know. Hey man, I love that woman to death.
Oh, check out CNT Designs and Arms. He does a lot of the Supreme Court and all that stuff. He does a lot of his lives on when they're going and passing different type of laws within the United States Constitution. So if you ever want an update on what's going on as far as gun laws, check out CNT Designs and Arms. He does a lot of that on his lives when they're going and trying to pass different laws, gun laws. So shout out to him and keeping us updated on what's going on.
Hey, Skilly.
Yep.
You mind if I plug a few people?
Oh, go ahead.
Hey man, if you in need of any kind of seasoning, barbecue sauce or otherwise, hit my boy up, OG $2 at Delcore Flavoring. He had 3D seasoning, which I'm running low on, so I will be hitting him up for a re-up on that. My son put it on everything. I put it on everything and everybody. If you need some flavor that's good for all just general all-purpose seasoning, hit up OG $2 at Delcore Flavor. Also, let me get y'all to plug over to the young homie Cole from the Low. That's Kobe. That's Coy's son. Hey man, he do a dope YouTube channel over there, bro. I also hit my folk up, Mr. 411 Sports World on YouTube as well. And of course, Ray Official. You know, hey man, I got you. I'm gonna add you to the list, man. I'm gonna come up with something to advertise you too.
All right.
Hey,
well, I'm gonna advertise my boy Ray. The last 2 years, he's been my guy to order stuff from, that's dealing with the 2A community. Let me just put it that way. I don't want to, but he's a FFL dealer, and he will ship to you if you're out of state. So I've definitely been
ship to your FFL.
Yeah, ship to your FFL. I'm sorry. He will send it to your guy, and you pay the transfer fee and do all that good stuff. You know what you got to do once you get it. But
and he is also a graphic designer.
Oh yeah, he does anything you need as far as designing, graphic design. Him and Billy from My Five Family. Billy did my logo for my lives, and he just did my logo for my. I haven't put it out there yet, but Ray did my logo for my Tactical Skinny Air Defense. So
I like that logo. That honeycomb logo came out good, bro.
Look, cause Skilly ass ain't showed it, but I sure as hell showed that logo. So a few people have seen it.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't put it out yet.
I'm gonna put it out. I meant to put it out last week, but I'm definitely gonna throw it on this week. I told him I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I've been working like crazy, so you know how that goes.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Shout out to everybody in the community, man. If somebody got a talent, let us know, man. I love support people in the family, man. I'm all about supporting one another. So you know, if you got a talent, let us know. I know Unbiased LLC, she does a lot of the patches. She does patches. She does a lot of stitching type stuff. She's a great person in the community. I think she comes from the crafting world, but I am subscribed to her. So Unbiased LLC, check her out. She does some patches. If you want a custom patch, I think she does custom patches. So, you know, just support one another, man. And that's where I'm at with it. Support one another.
I got one more, Skilly. One more.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry. Y'all know Arm 4 coming up. You know the sneaker ball coming up. Everybody and their mama finna have Jordans on. So if you want to do something, you want to shut down the game on the sneaker ball, and you want to have something that ain't like assholes that everybody got, hey, hit my boy up over there at Saya Collective on Instagram. That's Saya, S-I-A, somewhere in America. The Saya Collective. It's a black-owned clothing designer at black-owned shoe company. Man, that's all I wear now. Some of the most comfortable shoes you will ever wear. And they dope too. They look good too.
Yeah,
you ain't got to worry about nobody clowning you talking about what are those now, bro. If you want something that you guarantee ain't too many people gonna have, you gonna have some exclusive nice shit. So hit them good folks over there at Side Collective, man. They don't pay me, but I wear them and I like them, so I'm gonna advertise for them. If you want Hot Tub to advertise for your business, black owned or otherwise, hit me up. Hey man, I support business, small business owners.
And another thing, we got a couple events coming up. I forgot about barbecues just that quick. I mean, $2. He has a shooting barbecue in October in Atlanta, 2024. So go out if you're in the Atlanta area near it. Go support that brother and his efforts in trying to bring everybody together to have a good time. So shout out to $2 for that event. You got Pew Pew. I don't think it passed just yet, but that's with Jada Shooter.
I think that's around the 24th of this month.
Okay. That's coming up. Jada Shooter, he does the Pew Pew event. That's going to be in Texas, ain't it?
Yeah, that's going to be up there somewhere around, I think, not too far from Dallas. I think it's going to be south of Dallas.
Okay. So if you in that area, check that man out. See, and everybody has reasonable prices on their tickets. Nobody's too high. $2. $2. How much is your prices for your tickets? I don't know how much they are, but if you still here, put a cost down for your ticket prices. We got another event out there in Houston as well. African Dreaming. They're doing a.
Well, I think it's a crawfish something. It's the crawfish thing.
Crawfish, yeah. They doing
yeah,
crawfish.
I forgot exactly what it is, but yeah, they have that. I think that's in July.
Yeah,
August, I forgot. Yeah, somewhere around there. But you gotta check that out with the preppers, the farming community, whatever it's called. But yeah, they have that going on also.
Yeah, so everybody got something coming up, man. I know everybody's not gonna be able to make it to everything, that's just damn near impossible. But I just want to throw everybody's event out there. That's what Shannon, she got it. It's the crawfish kickback.
Oh, that's in May. Okay.
In May. So you got a bunch of stuff coming up, man. Just make it out to one, support somebody, in the event. So if you can get to all of them, get to all of them. If you can't, at least support one.
Yeah, I heard Tony got a hot tub hangout coming up sometime during the summer. As many people that can fit in that hot tub.
You're welcome to come to the hot tub, but goddamn, just know something's gonna hang out. So you better think about that.
I'll pass.
Something's gonna hang out. I am not bashful in the least little bit, so just understand that. And a whole lot of hanging out in the hot tub. If you in the hot tub, something is hanging out. Goddamn.
Oh
yeah.
I forgot the
fashion show going on.
Fashion show. He got his fashion show coming up. See, you gotta remember. You can't remember everybody, but yeah, Kaba, he has his fashion show in Chicago.
If you're interested in anything 2A related in any of the upcoming events in the prep farming 2A community, please feel free to reach out to Carbon Q. Shannon Ewing. They will brief you on everything upcoming on the agenda for everybody in all the communities.
Right. Prepping, farming, all of it. 2A, crafting, all of it. So, but that's my time, man. Y'all be safe this week, man. Look when you're getting out them cars. Make sure you're paying attention. Please, please. Men and women, stay off the phones. I don't know. Here in Michigan, that's a big thing, being on the phone and getting carjacked. So just stay off your phones if you can. And be safe, man. Love you guys. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank Hot Tub Tony and thank Ray Official for coming on and keeping a brother with a little bit of company. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna let them say something and we're gonna get up out of here. Go ahead, Ray. You got something to say? Plug some stuff in and then Hot Tub.
We already plugged everything. I mean,
okay.
But if you guys want to just have a good time, well, you going damn Skilly.
Oh, well, I thought you my man, go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna still say something. Shit. Skilly, like, shut the fuck up, get out of here. We gotta go. Hey, but nah, if y'all want to have a good time, just come on, check us out tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow night, 8:00. 8:00 Eastern.
Okay, Eastern. Okay.
And if you like what you're hearing on channels like these, like Skilly's and Ray Official, the Trinity Arm channel, please feel free to hit these brothers' cash apps up. They do accept donations, even though Skilly never put his cash app up. The only way we gonna keep our media and grow our media is to pay our media. And these are our media apparatuses. So please feel free to hit all of these brothers' cash apps up. That's all I got.
All right, man. Y'all be blessed.
I gotta pay my light bill. Shit.
See, they gotta keep the lights on. So, hey, look here. Whatever you can give them.
Yeah. Anything is accepted. I'm not a person like he only gave me $1. Hey, $1 comes a long way these days in time.
Please post your cash out from now on your pages.
I will. So
all of y'all.
All right, y'all. Y'all be safe. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Carbon, for y'all hard work today and posting people's channels and throwing out them links as often as y'all do, man. I love both of you ladies for giving me your time and being a person that you said I give him some time and help him out. I appreciate it. All right, y'all.
Dude.
All right, later.